Outriders demo, so it'll be starting a little early. This will probably be boring because I won't be talking much every now and then. Again, I am just starting. Okay, I chose Defender. Oh, look at that. Decided to give me all this. Thank you, PlayStation, I guess. Continue. Two, one. I hadn't really heard much of this game. Played a little. Story's intriguing. And I am curious about what this disease is. Yeah. Though it could be similar to the Marvel's Terrigen Mist, but planet-wide. Killing some, but killing most, giving some powers. And why did they pull the Captain America route? Freeze him! Bring him back in the future where it's terrible, for the most part. Alright. Where to? Jakub. Why does everybody want to go Jakub? What's going on here?
Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
No, nothing.
Ain't found nothing for me today? I find it hard to believe.
Shops.
Good to see you again.
Ah. Missions. Oh, I could change appearance. Oh, Jakub is the guy.
What happened to everyone else? None
That's
of
a
the
good
other Outriders
question.
survived?
Well, you had front row seats for the shit show that started it all.
Oh yeah, the
Now,
explosions.
most of us were dead that first day. The few dozen that were left, they did what we came here to do. They fucking explored. Right? Who do you think died trying to figure out we couldn't leave this fucking valley?
Did they ever figure out a reason why you can't leave the valley? Alright, the giant
Why are
storm.
you the only Outrider alive?
You think I was gonna explore this damn planet after what we saw? Fuck them. Let them
Really?
have my badge. I didn't need to be an outrider that bad anyway.
Alright, guess we'll head out. Is this where I'm supposed to be heading? Is this where I am? Oh, that's where I'm heading. Ah, loading screen. Huh. I don't know if this is worse or better than the Fallout universe.
And again, Dobrowski has outdone himself.
Huh.
Whoa. You
you've managed to keep my truck working after all these years?
Well, I had to strip the AI systems, bypass the graphene cells. Cost me 20 bottles of vodka and parts, but now I'll be able to run on anything.
Wow.
Diesel, turpentine, even fucking potatoes, if we can grow potatoes.
So what? Do I get to
Still got
drive?
tunes.
Tunes? Hey, boss, we got no electronics. No tunes, no nothing. But somehow we make do.
Where'd you come from? What, not even a single MP3 player? Really hope the map is big with how long it's loading. This would probably be better if I had someone else with alongside. Able to hold a conversation. That was a sudden jump. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be much traffic today. Or any day. No, wait, that's just me.
Okay, I tracked the dock to that radio tower on the hill. But the slums between here and there are infested with snaggletooth fucks and enough patrolling insurgents that those mutated things are out hunting.
Wait, what kind of mutated things we talking about?
I'll stick to the roofs, give you some eyes from above. Good luck.
Of course.
Thing's the nuclear engine from the Flores, right? Gate's blocked from the other side. Gotta find another way around.
Of course. That's a big ship. No, it was carrying the rest of humanity.
Place is crawling with insurgents. I need to clear them out.
Where are you? Good thing I can take a lot of damage. Whoa, that was nasty. You missed. Let's see. Whoop. Do I have grenades? I don't think so. But I do have this. I have the high ground now. There you are. Come on. Oh no. Oh, I took them both down. Whoop. No, I didn't. I only took one. Should be able to... What? Oh, come on, he's... Oh, that's not him. Come on, pop up. Or I could just... take out your knees. Shield up. Whoop. Got it. There we go. Anyone else? Ah, of course. Big guy with a chain gun. Okay, so that didn't go as planned. That worked. Somehow. Okay, you need to stop that. Dropped your grenade. That should have worked. You know, for having limited resources, we somehow have a lot of bullets. Oh, cool. Reflect. That looks cool. Accolades, is that what I need? Whoops. Ah! Oh. Oh, unclaimed rewards. Just a skin. Well, that's boring. Huh. Barrier captures any projectiles, accumulates damage. 10 seconds. If triggering the skill, the accumulated damage is reflected back to the enemy. Huh. Well, let's see how that works. Boop. Whoa.
This shit is gonna take some getting used to.
This is insane. Whatever. That noise is very concerning. I do not like that noise. Guess I can't fully explore. Ah, of course. Why wouldn't they be here? How'd vehicles get all the way out here? Ah, there you are. Keep on thinking I'm hitting them, but I'm not. Wrong kind of weapon for that, bub. Oh. He's got a pretty good weapon for that, I guess. Whoops. There we go. That up just in case. Seriously, load of guns and you choose a melee? What is this? If we rush at him, he can't take us all? One. Two. Three. Four. I'm really bad at shooting first time. Ah. But this is interesting. I think I found their range. Because they are not getting any closer. Seriously. Not even trying to shoot at me. Come on. Whoops. That was an attack. There you go. Really? thought I would want that. No climb option. Wow. That was easy. Okay, Captain. He blew up. I forget what level I put this at. Probably might have been easy. Or normal. Wow, that worked. What would happen if I shot that? Yeah, you two are the last ones? That was weird.
Hey, Outrider. Is it true you're from Earth? What was it
Yep.
like?
Oh, nothing like you imagine. My generation. We lived our whole lives knowing Earth was over. We killed to survive. To earn our seat on the Flores. We had a few happy memories, but they weren't much better than meals on death row.
That sounds like a terrible life. Huh. Set up a camp. Oop, I did not want to travel. Wanted to restock. There we go. I am heading the wrong direction. Huh. Well, follow the river, I guess. Whoa. Wonder why there isn't anyone living here. Progress construction continues. Caution, progress made should not be expected to be maintained. I need to tell you of the dangers that lurk in your own countries and threat that civil unrest could pose to the Ark ship. And even if we were to safely and effortlessly leave Earth behind us, There is no telling what might await us on Enoch. We must do everything we can to guarantee this experiment of ours succeeds, because it cannot be repeated. We will require highly trained individuals to extract VIPs from hostile zones, whether by diplomatic means or otherwise, secure crucial strategic points, and ensure the security and continued protection of the Ark ship. We will require a diverse group of interdisciplinary individuals with both the combat and scientific expertise to steer a scout ship that departs for the new planet ahead of our Ark, and prepare the ground for the colony we will establish. This can only be achieved with the formation of a specialized unit. They will be handpicked from the most distinguished members of the military, government agencies, and corporate entities across the world, and provide further fit-for-purpose training. Thus, I submit to the board my recommendation for our next generation of pioneers, the Vanguard of Enoch, the Outriders. Huh. Why am I just now reading this? And how'd he get a hold of it? What do we have here? Something I can sell. Maybe. Sasha. Who touched Sasha? Let's see. No, I thought that said Excalibur. One Pierce. Okay. What about you? Huh. Damage is higher. Critical. Well. Let's see. That'll work. A shotgun. Rusty. Can I do anything with class? No. So glad I wasn't within their range. Maybe this would be easier with a team. But I didn't want to broadcast with people who didn't know. Ah, good place for you folks to die. They already got stuff waiting for you. Whoa. Whoopsie! Seriously? You know, there's games that make it so that you forcefully move around. Your play style is sniping. That shouldn't be necessary. Left of the snipers? Nope, there's still people behind them. was gonna that was something big. Yep, there you are. Okay, that's cool. That one. Ah. Well, here goes something. Ooh, what's this? Oh, the key. Kind of needed. Knock knock. Wait. If I had a key... Oh. Thought I just jammed something random into the door.
I see the radio tower. No sign of Zahedi.
They're probably keeping him in one of the buildings close to the tower. Judging by the number of insurgents heading your way, I'm guessing they know we're here.
I can't tell if that's the radio cutting out or just the signal of the game. Space cowboy.
Awfully quiet here.
3 quiet. Yep, there we go. Just as I said it. There you go. Probably should have saved the reflex for this guy. Yeah, it seems to be doing pretty well enough. But here we go. Oh boy. Your buddies just hurt you. Ah, now I'm on fire. Huh, level up. Hopefully that was a good time to do it. Increased damage. I'm gonna unlock, enhance the reservoir. Alright. Oh. Huh. Was that there the entire fight? Slide. Oh, another door. Breaker, this is...
I'll kill him!
Calm down.
Not a step closer, I swear! I'll rip him open! Get back!
Nice shot.
This man's gonna bleed out. Who are you?
Shira Gutman sent me to find you. Thought you might want to see this.
That's a frequency. What the... Where did you get... Where... Jane! You're hurt!
It's nothing, Doc. Tell me the briefcase is safe.
Oh, the truck is gone. Oh, motherfucker. Wait, no, hold on. Hey, listen to me. I might be able to stop the bleeding, but you have to tell me where your people took my truck. I will save your life.
Promise.
Yes.
Go down, past river.
All right, Doc, move back.
Wait, no. I just gave this man my word.
We can't leave him alive.
Seriously?
It's too much.
No, he doesn't have to die. We already have what we want. James! No! Oh, God.
Get her up. I'm taking her back to my truck.
No. You have to find the Doc's truck. It's more important than me. You have no idea.
There's a briefcase under the oil tank. Bring it back safe.
Fine.
Hold on, Jane. Hold on. Just stay with
Help
me,
is
okay,
on
Jane?
the way.
Stay with me. Damn it. Go, Outrider. Go!
Yeah, I was hoping I could
The
fall through
cable
the
car
window.
will take you down to the slums. It's the quickest route to the river. The truck should be on the other side. Okay, come on, don't...
Yeah, she's not gonna make it. She'll most likely not make it. I mean, it'll look like she got shot in the mouth. Well, at least I don't have to fight while in the elevator. But is it gonna blow up? No? Huh. Okay then.
What the?
Whoa. What I
Hey, Yakko. I think I found some of those mutated snaggletooth.
Snaggletooth.
Yep. And now you're really seeing this planet. The war is the least of it.
Who did this? The mutants or the insurgents? Nope, wait, hold on. Mission. Don't get distracted, even though it is... No. What? Huh. Well, good to know they still go down. Ah! Maybe not. Man. How am I getting the flood off? Did I just skin this thing? Oh, Nike. Come on! You nasty freaks. You know, things aren't, like, curable. Nice of them to just come straight up the stairs into my waiting bullets. Quite courteous of them. Oh yeah, line up. Like shooting ducks out of galley. Whoa! Ducks got bite. Man, there's a lot of these things. The makeup and power they have in numbers. Do I actually do something, or is this just cutscene? I wanted to check up with this.
Outrider, we're almost back to your camp.
Copy. How's Jane doing?
She's barely hanging on. I'm doing what I can, but she'll make it. She has to.
Doc. I'm not so sure. Nah, again with the traveling. Why can't the... Okay, there we go. Why can't it be... What? Also! Hey. It's impolite to spit. Of these are there? Just keep coming. Get a little annoying. quite a bit. Ah! Still not done? Acid damage. Wow. Oh, a big boy. Ugh. Not what I was aiming to do, but it'll work. Got some new gear. Question is it any good? Yeah, this is 190. Bolt action rifle. Rusty. Yeah, you can mark those. Maybe that would probably look cool. A little bit. Wow, nice boots. Skill is active, spawn radial impulses, inflict bleed. Golem. Seismic time, increased leech skill. Armor breaker. Oh wait, I wanted to double check the accolades. Huh. Salute. That's it? Alright. Oh, here we go.
Some kind of writing.
Science and engineering teams concentrated on finding methods of forecasting future anomaly storms. It was hypothesized that the unpredictability of the anomaly was such that storms could not be foreseen beyond merely a few minutes in advance. A few minutes was scarcely enough time to evacuate. We realized that more deaths and damage to the colony due to the storm was inevitable. All we could hope for was to create infrastructure that might increase our chances of survival. The plan was set in motion, called for the building of multiple shelters and bunkers, both in residential and working areas. The crude technology used in cement production allowed the cement plant to continue operating despite the anomaly's effects. Speed and efficiency were still severely impacted as other links in the productive line have suffered drawbacks, particularly the excavators in the quarry and mines. With their electronics rendered useless, many have explored alternative methods to achieving functionality more advanced than a light bulb. An audio hobbyist proposed using vacuum tubes instead of transistors. Initial prototypes are showing promise, and a simple radio device appeared to have greater resilience to the anomaly, with little damage noted. Although this technology wouldn't allow the building of complex computers, it could at least serve as the basis for control systems or radio communication equipment, both of which are currently non-operational after the last storm that struck the city. So, keeping stuff in, what, the 1950s, technology-wise? Alright. Wait a minute, I thought electronics didn't work that well.
Zahidi, I'm crossing the bridge. Where can I find the truck?
There are old garages near the city gate. They probably would keep it there to protect against the anomaly.
Did I just set off an alarm? Or is that an alarm anomaly, a warning? Oh, insurgents. No, boy. Man, the power of this rifle. There you are. Wow. Armor piercing. That's definitely helpful. We're not in the trenches. No, I'm an Outrider. He blowed up real good. Whoa, boy. Whoopsie. Yeah. I do that. Captain. One, two. Three. And what does you have? Why am I changing my accent? Oh, let's see what we have here.
There's some...
For citizens. Retrieve your credit units from the ECA vault. You will need credit units to purchase food, access amenities, leisure activities, and much more. The amount of credit units in your account will depend on investment you can contribute it to the ECA prior to departure. Oh, of course. Low on credits, don't worry, all your working hours are logged and credits will be automatically added to account. Visit Labor Center for assignment. By your expertise and proficiency, whatever your skills may be. The Labor Center will identify your pre-designated work assignment and direct you to where you most needed. Please note, while we have endeavored to provide work assignments that most closely match your skill set, establishing a colony on a new planet is an unpredictable undertaking. As a result, you may be assigned to work outside your comfort zone. But rest assured that you will be contributing towards the colony in the best way you can. Visit the reception center for living arrangements. Reception will guide you towards your new living quarters on planet Enoch. Your quarters become equipped with running fresh water, access to the electric grid, and a bed. You are free to purchase further furniture and utilities, such as temperature conditioning units or storage units. Now is the time to enjoy your new home. Take time to rest and recover from cryostasis. Contrary to popular belief, cryostasis does not equal sleep. Your living quarters come equipped with a sleep monitor to ensure you have enjoyed a full cycle of sleep. Get your rest before you get back to work. Ugh. Never fails. Think you're done with working? But then they bring you back, and there's more to do. Alright. Come on up. Ugh. Not surprised these don't break. So, how big of a group am I facing this time?
There's a lot of trucks in here. They all look the same.
I hid the briefcase under the truck's driver's side door. Just search them all.
Okay. Probably the one that's still running. Because the others look like they have no power whatsoever. That hand was like Piccolo. Dodge! And it's... oh, still there. Okay. Here we go. This thing is like a tank. You can do very little to it. Wonder how this thing is still running. Yeah, the package.
My own grave next.
Of course you didn't make it. Kinda expected.
This better be worth it.
Oh my god.
What? Surprised it's still intact?
It's still intact.
The satellite uplink.
The last satellite uplink.
So,
What?
that's what you were looking for when you found me?
Yeah.
And it still works? How?
The case, it's mu metal. It insulates. It's never been opened, so the electronics inside have been safe from the goddamn anomaly.
So, what does it connect to? The Flores. I
People
thought it was
still
all
up there?
disassembled for the colonization.
Mostly. But we lost contact towards the end. Half of the resources we were meant to have are still up there. They're trapped in the supply pods. Seeds, electronics, hard drives full of data, all out of reach.
Well, the electronics
We
won't
could
be
rebuild
much help.
civilization with those resources, but they're useless to us unless we can find a place beyond the storms. No, it might sound like a dream, but for those of us that believed, it kept us going.
So this is it. That's why Shira sent me to get you. She wants what's inside those pods. So, what do we do now?
Your frequency. I can use it to locate the source of the signal. I need to reach an antenna up high somewhere.
You got one in mind?
Yeah. Eagle Peaks.
Uh-huh.
But, not yet.
Have you expanded territory?
I told you. Everyone who goes on this stupid mission ends up dead.
Okay. New quests unlocked. No place like home. Okay. Well, I collected quite a bit of stuff. Wonder what he can do. Huh, mods. Don't think I have any.
It's okay. I can wait. I will wait as long as I must, but I won't give up.
Alfred? Where's Bruce?
Are you lost, old man?
Are we all?
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe.
What do you see when you look at this shattered city? I see my own story in every street.
Lost life.
I lived here through every crisis, every revolt and riot, till they tore it away from us.
Afraid I missed all that.
We lost Earth. Soon we'll lose this planet. We lose everything in the end. Maybe that's how it has to be. I left some things in my old hut. Valuable things. I couldn't survive a minute on my own. But I'd show you where they're hidden if you would open the way. Just like to go home once more.
Okay, old man.
Stay here. I'll handle it.
To restrict access to the floor's advanced computer system from the surface of Enoch, the ECA designed the Ark ship's communication to require highly encrypted signals. Could only be decrypted and re-encrypted by satellite uplink nodes. Around the time of the first big anomaly storm, however, connections to the floors became very unstable due to the signal interference caused by the anomaly. There were no more than a few satellite uplink nodes built, given to the President and other high-ranking officials in the ECA. Most were destroyed during the massacre of the ECA's leadership by the altered insurgents. Others were lost during the riots in the first city. The only way to contact the floors is to recover those lost nodes, encased in mega moon metal cases. There remains the possibility one or more of the nodes could still be intact from any damage the anomaly can use to it. As long as they have remained sealed and unopened, it is crucial that after obtaining the satellite uplink node, I find a place beyond the anomaly's influence, where I can safely open the case and activate it. Originally, the nodes would have allowed the user to upload and download data from the floor's computers. This would include satellite imagery taken from the ship's planet surface facing cameras, stellar observations from the telescopes, interplanetary communications, if such an opportunity became possible ever again, and finally, most importantly, remote access to the supply pods still attached to the ship. There is every reason to believe that one of those mission-critical elements will fail. The floor system, the pod's launch, the node itself. Even a hairline fracture in the Mu metal case will make the entire operation pointless. But I still must try. I must try. Okay. Okay, there we go.
My old home's near the radio tower overlooking.
Okay, where I just came from. So, travel. Wait a minute, there's something I missed at the power plants. Can I mark it? Nope. No, that's customization menu. So this should lead
old man. What was this place like back in the beginning?
Oh, it was miracles daily.
industrial printers, constructing anything we needed from Enoch's raw materials. In a flash, we were building a city on an alien planet. Until the storms came.
You saw the first storm?
Oh, yes. Lights on the horizon. Machines going wrong. The entire city went black. Just bolts of lightning and screams. I could see people lifted into the air. Trees shredded. Fires everywhere. Whatever hope for Enoch we had, it was gone in a breath.
What happened after the engine blew?
No electronics, and the sleepers getting woken thousands an hour when they tried to keep us calm. But there was no food, no medicine, nowhere to hide from the storms. ECA closed the gates and left us all to rot. And we would have too, if not for the Altered. I never wanted to be an insurgent. I just wanted what my family had been promised.
Wonder what's in here. All that loading for just that? All that loading for just that small cutscene? Ah! I thought those were gonna explode immediately. cremator. Well, versus psychological warfare. Browsing weapons properly to the altered. When in close range, flesh-melting flamethrower. From afar they fire incendiary shells with a mortar launcher carried in the back, which is about the only time they'll take a breather to reload their weapon. When surrounded, they can pound the ground, shake targets off their feet, and despite their heavy armor, their supreme strength allows them to charge over a moderate distance with a short burst of effort. What am I looking for? Scrap gloves. Did I complete it, or did I not? Oh, there we are. What do we got here? Not gonna show me? Okay. Alright, fine, I'll just go there. Oh, MQ, main quest. I wonder what that green light's for. That's that this replenishes. Huh. That's a cool looking mask. What? Oh. Okay, that looks funny. Huh. Bummer. It looked cool. I could dismantle mark or sell marked. Nice pants. Wonder how long this game's been out. What am I harvesting? No, this direction. Iron? Okay, old man. Where's your house? Wow. Those look like very normal birds. Wonder how long this load screen is just to open a door. Huh. Not very long.
Place is crawling with insurgents. I need to clear them out.
Never! I'm on fire! Wow. Let's see. Okay. That's kind of cool. If only I could get the full set. I should eventually go to sell these. things that I don't use. Oh look, more lead. Iron. In default, if technology doesn't work, how am I still...
I've cleared the way to your hut, container 99, but...
Thank you. Please wait for me there.
What do we have here? UCA reduced everyone's ration calculations for a second time this month. But Alfred's been trading favors with other supervisors to get these extra MREs to our girls. They would be grown hungry without them. What am I supposed to say to our neighbors? After services, people noticed that our girls were the only children in the settlement who had the strength to run. By the time I got them to stop, they had already made a spectacle, burning off energy that none of the rest of them got. Alfred thinks nobody's noticed. I've heard the whispers. I told him he has to stop, that we aren't special, that the food our girls are eating comes right up other people's rations. It's stealing. He promised to stop, but tonight I found more MREs seasoned under the floorboards. My husband's never lied to my face before like that. I know he's trying to protect us, but I'm afraid he's only making things more dangerous. And I can't do anything when he keeps me in the dark. The Settlement Association has requested a meeting tonight. They're saying we gotta do something before everyone starves to death. I don't know if I can even show my face. Oh dear. I have a feeling I know what happened. Yep, wife and 2 girls. Murdered for this.
What happened here? Whose graves are those?
Sarah. Elegy. Michelle. It wasn't their fault. I was picked as a community leader to distribute food.
But you kept some for your family.
I admit, I kept some for ourselves, for my girls. Was I supposed to watch them starve? I traded for favors. Seemed harmless enough. I only took food. But they took everything from me.
Oh. But you told me you had...
Nothing of value here for me but my memories. Take it all. Then go, please. I'll stay here a little longer.
How silly does it... Oh, doesn't look too bad with this. Need better pants. But beyond that, not bad. Huh. wonder if I can take the mods. Yeah, probably said I could. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Sasha. Yep. Said he killed the family. Nope. We're back. Oh. Oh, already.
Sometimes, when I'm falling asleep, I hear you still playing around my chair, singing your songs, but it never goes on long enough.
Zahidi's truck is in bad condition. I've scavenged all the useful equipment. Doc'll have to ride with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you ever find a moment, I would like to hear more about your fellow Outriders. Outrider. What can I do for you?
Doc.
The, anomaly.
Anomaly.
Can you explain it?
Well,
Yeah,
short answer,
what is that
no.
thing?
They call it an anomaly because it can't be explained. It defies all known physics. It seems to be some fundamental force of this planet's nature, electromagnetic and gravitational. But it's also a kind of weather system that obeys rules and can even be forecast. Sometimes it shines, sometimes it rains. Mostly rains. I have theories, but the scientific method depends on observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and finally, peer review.
But
the problem is,
you have no peers.
I have no peers left.
Why didn't we know about the anomaly before we landed? I mean, surely it must have shown up on the surveys.
I assure you, this is not the world we were promised. Every report that came back to Earth told the same story. They had found the Garden of Eden, not some world that would be trying to kill us in every conceivable way. We would have stayed on Earth for that.
So what the fuck happened?
I don't know. My dad, he knew this planet backwards and forwards. He was on the science council that chose this world. Obviously, something happened during the 67 years you were asleep in hyperspace. Something changed this planet.
Are terraforming?
Tell me, Dr. Zahidi.
Careful. That's the very last satellite uplink on Enoch. You don't know how long it took me to find it.
How did you even know to look for it?
My father. I found reference to it in his notes. After we landed, he was out here looking for a signal. Long before we were. He was the first one to send expeditions. And back then, I was just a kid.
You came to Enoch as a child? Not many kids were on board the Flores.
My father, being who he was, had the luxury of bringing his family.
Let's see what you can do. shards. Huh. Blood. First thing first. That's cool. Toxic, ricochet. Let's go toxic. Oh, leather. Don't have enough. Nope. Right, you got a mission.
I've been wondering, is it possible there are other Outriders still in cryo?
Well, it's entirely possible. Jane and I... We weren't expecting to find your team, and with insurgents closing in, we didn't have time to look for anyone else. I don't have to tell you how dangerous the first city is, but... I'd want to be the first to know what you find.
Well,
I'm curious too. I'll go check it out.
Alright.
The cryopod I found you in was in an old medical lab near the river. You should start searching there.
Going down to the river. Yeah. Go to the bridge and then I can get to the area. Alright. Load.
Hey. Think to wake the Outriders up for 30 years.
Well, after what happened to you in the forest, they told us they were trying to find a cure, but they never did.
A cure?
You opened my pod.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I was only concerned with finding the uplink.
Sure, got it.
Priorities. Oh, still lucky. Well, here we go. Oh, someone right in front of me.
Some right.
Cryostasis is the process in which human body is placed into a state of inactivity. Through a careful combination of medicine and controlled hypothermia, the body's metabolism and heart rate are decreased, thereby preserving it. The body falls into a sleep-like state and remains so until revived. Our cryopods, special capsules with the capacity to fit one person, have been engineered to automatically and safely induce cryostasis. Has cryostasis been tested? We have tested the process extensively on both animals and terminally ill volunteer human patients, and found success in every case. We have estimated that a year spent in cryostasis ages the body to the equivalent of a day spent outside cryostasis. What are the side effects? After awakening from cryostasis, you can expect to suffer from temporary fatigue and disorientation. These symptoms will subside after a few days. You will also experience some atrophy and a reduction in bone density due to the conditions of hibernation and low gravity. This is why balanced nutrition and exercise is essential to return to your optimal health. Can you guarantee I will wake up on the new planet? The journey to Enoch will be long and many challenges present themselves. Awakening from cryostasis is a difficult, complicated, and time-consuming task. When returning to normal gravity conditions, prior to awakening, your cryopod will be filled with low-density fluid, which will reduce body weight while your muscles will be electrically stimulated. This process usually takes 4 to 5 days, after which you will experience some nausea, difficulty standing, but worry not, your symptoms can be treated with anti-nausea and anabolic medication, a high-protein and calcium diet, all while under careful monitoring by our medical personnel. Before you know it, you'll be ready to embark on the next chapter of your life. We have the best minds on Earth at our disposal. The ECA guarantees every passenger that their sleep will be peaceful and painless. Will I be dreaming while in cryostasis? The observation of people in cryostasis has not indicated the kind of brain activity that would suggest dreams. This is congruent with our findings that, although a body in cryostasis appears to be sleeping, it is not technically asleep. All you remember from your experience is feeling slightly cold going into the cryopod. When you wake up in the new world, decades later, it will barely feel like a day went by. Isn't all this just crazy science fiction? We intend to migrate the human race through the stars, to a new world. It may be crazy, but it's not science fiction. Seems fiction to me. Though more of a horror story. What's this one say? Dr. Nathan Surlock, Vaccine Research Team. The Outriders have remained in cryostasis since their reinsertion on landing day. Phase 1's attempt to synthesize a vaccine against the fungus have been unsuccessful, and resulted in the deaths of the initial Outrider subject. The most recent anomaly storm has rendered much of our lab equipment useless. I am moving the most promising subject to B2, so we can continue our research. We are fairly certain that the landing shuttle's hull will protect us from the storm. Though with the current riots in the city worse every day, I'm not sure I'll live long enough to find out for certain. Further experimentation will now proceed to Phase 2, increasing the fungus gestation period to achieve full maturity inside the cryopod. But the ECA's order, more invasive procedures have been authorized. Subjects that have not rendered yield are to be left behind. Oh. Okay, kill the ones that... and kill the ones that did. To be, not to be.
I found a transfer order that says ECA moved most of the cryopods to a different location. Some B2 facility.
I've got an old map here. Looks like B2 is the big pod across the bridge. Should be on your left.
On your
What's
left.
the quickest way there?
Try following the city walls. They'll lead you close to the facility.
Should probably stock. Even though it didn't fire a shot. Fun goat. Boglands. It's probably gonna be fun. All right. Here we go. Whoopsie! Come on, get you, freaks. Whoopsie! Ah. Down, Fido. Or would it be more of a three-legged monkey? Alright. Force push. I can use this. There's a lot of iron in that one. Did they seriously just come out of the ground? What's the terrestrial gloves look like?
I'm inside. I'll look for the cryopods.
I don't think there's gonna be any left. He's just covered.
I found Scarstead.
What are you talking about? He's alive?
No. ECA turned him into a terrarium.
Oh, come on. Scarstead? Damn it. I fought with that bastard in Baghdad and Caracas. He never gave up. He was supposed to end his tour of duty on his feet.
They all were.
Eesh. Alright, let's see what these scientists have to say.
Zahidi, the ECA was experimenting on us. Did you know?
No, I didn't, I swear. But the Outriders were patients zero. It makes sense they would study you. To save others.
And kill half of us off in the process? That is fucked up.
Outriders scouts. I saw it all slide into the ocean. But those mountains, there was something once. A forward reconnaissance operative, Scarstead, typically takes front position on the Outriders' ventures into hostile and/or unknown territories. Skarstead was raised among the fjords of Norway, but managed to get one of the last ships out when the earthquakes turned that whole country into a wasteland. Raised in one refugee camp after another, Skarstead would have been dead long ago if he hadn't found his way to Tanner's band of mercenaries and learned to fight with the best of them. He is a survivor, having escaped more war zones and fallen cities than he cares to count. You even saved Skarstead's skin a couple times back on Earth, and he feels indebted to you for now. One of the few to make it alive off Earth, Skarstead is looking forward to finally relaxing and living a long, lazy life. Skarstead was first among the Outriders to be afflicted by the forest fungus on landing day, and subsequently committed to cryostasis. As patient zero, Skarstead was subjected to experimentation by the ECA's scientists for the purpose of discovering a vaccine against the fungus. He did not survive. However, it is unclear which led to his demise, the fungus or the attempted cures. Medical report. Skarstead Magnus. Occupation, Outrider. Condition, unknown. Exposure, day 3. Following the exposure to the black fungus-like substance, patient 0 is now stable in suspended animation. Tomorrow, Dr. Akinboy will begin running a series of lab tests to determine the priorities of the organism that has infected the patient. Signed, Nursana Kulikowski. Exposure, day plus 12. Nurse Kulikowski's wore hazmat suit and padded gloves before removing a sample of the dark viscous substance draining from the patient's ears, nose, and throat. Despite taking extended protective measures, Nurse Kulikowski quickly exhibited serious, profound symptoms and began vomiting black sludge. We could not risk attempt to resuscitate Nurse Kulikowski. Her body was incinerated to prevent further contamination. Signed, Dr. Diana Akinboy. Exposure, day plus 20. Medical Council has reached a consensus to place the discovery of a vaccine for this disease as top priority. Significant further research will need to be conducted. The Council has approved my proposed methodology of researching. Modifying a hazmat suit with lead lining should protect from any exposure, although it will impede the speed of my research. Hopefully, even with our newly limited resources, we can find a cure, especially since it's becoming quickly and abundantly clear that a future on this planet will depend on the ability to leave this valley. Signed, Dr. Diana Akinboy. Exposure day, plus 29. After exhibiting black sludge symptoms, Dr. Diana Akinboy was pronounced deceased and her remains have been incinerated. Few remaining who wish to continue the work, but I will stay. I know with enough time this nut can be cracked. More will die in the attempt, perhaps. I'll be next. But I cannot just walk away. I will stay. Signed, Dr. Nathan Skurlock. Man, that is just messed up. But that's scientists for you. Want to find a solution? Throw bodies at it, if need be. You know, that was a terrible scene, especially with the situation going on now.
So what did you find?
No one else made it.
I'm sorry, Outrider. But the fact that some made it, that your cryopods kept humming for all those years, against all odds, you should count yourself lucky.
Yeah, well, we'll see about,
we'll see about that. Yeah, what's luckier? Surviving? Or dying before things got worse?
As long as you live, so do the Outriders.
Okay, I'm gonna end today's session here. Next time I start, it'll be continuing the main quest. See you next time.